So, hey everyone, this is live. This is first time I'm going to try out a new software here, so bear with me. I'm going to talk about what you see over here. The 12th of April, I'm going to have a group. Maybe this group is for you. Maybe you're ready for making a radical change in your life. Improving overall health, well-being, your focus. There's plenty of other benefits. We'll jump into that later on. But 12th of April, we're going to do a 7-day fast, water fast. Uh, it's extreme. It's going to take a challenge. I hope you're up for that. But listen, we're going to cover a little bit of it. Let's just see. Oh, there we go. Full screen. Thank you. I'm Brian Jacobson. If you haven't seen me before, I'm a Power Mind trainer. And the way I work is if I get a problem in my life, I find a solution for it. And when I found a solution for it, I'm sharing it with you all, either through group training, through these lives here, or similar. So that's what I do. I use my mind to solve the problems that we have at hand and to create future or visions that I have at my heart. So if you're interested, curious about using your mind that way, bringing healing to your body, changing your behavior, maybe you want to improve your relationships, whatever it is, stay tuned because we're going to bring some tools for you to do that. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again here. Let's see how that works. Okay, that looks pretty neat. I hope you can see the screen here. So I'm going to jump to that one. What you see here is my mind map for the 12th of April, 7 days water fasting. So I'm going to jump into what it is and what you can expect from that fast. If you haven't known anything about fasting before, you can check out some of my other videos about fasting and what change it will do for you. But some of it is a radical change for what you will increase in your life. And as you start fasting, as you actually stop eating food, you let this body here start to heal itself, to rebuild, to recycle whatever is old in your body. It's renewing it. You're going to activate stem cells. You're going to activate something called autophagy. You're going to get into ketosis. All these changes in the body will benefit your focus, right? So the increase when you start fasting will be your focus. You will have more focus available because you're not using so much energy to digest food all the time. You'll have higher energy levels. It might sound like a paradox. You're not eating anything. How should you get any energy? But you know what? This body here is extremely adaptable. It will generate energy from what you have of fat in your body. It will start to change its metabolism, so it will run on ketones, which is a fat metabolism. Okay, so you'll start using fat for fuel instead of glycogen, instead of glucose, instead of carbohydrates, instead of what you put in your mouth. If this is your first fast ever, your well-being, it will take one day to feel all the detoxification of your body starting to cleanse it up. That won't feel so good. But the day after and many days to come, your well-being will increase. Okay, so you'll start to feel better. You'll have easier time relaxing. You'll have easier time working. Sitting is more comfortable. Working out is more comfortable. So your well-being overall will increase. Okay. Another thing that increases is your clarity. Okay, so imagine you're walking around and your senses just starts to work at 100%. You notice where the cars are. You can feel the wind better. You can smell more. But you also have an easier time of cutting off things that's not essential for what it is you're doing, for your purpose, where you're going. So your overall clarity will increase during the fast, but also afterwards, as long as you keep a healthy eating regime. And we talk about that during the fast. So these things will increase. So if you want that kind of radical change, stay tuned because we're going to jump more into what this fast is about, what you can expect to get if you want to join us. Let's look in the decrease here. The decrease in your radical change will be laziness. It's actually quite hard to be lazy when you're not eating anything because the body's full of energy. You're clear. You feel good. You just want to do things you love. and you got energy for it. So laziness, well, that's going to decrease. And when you get a taste of the love for your life, what you like to do, feeling good, you're not going to jump back into being lazy, feeling miserable and tired and not really doing what you love. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. It's going to decrease dullness. So the first time I ever fasted, I remember so clearly walking into a store with one of my friends, and I could smell everything. So my senses was like amplified 10 times. I smelled everything. I felt the heat, the cold, everything in that store. I just sensed 10 times more. So the dullness that we have, where we really don't feel what's going on, we're not in tune with this moment here, and our senses, our body, our mind, thoughts, that will decrease. That also means that you can actually increase your ability to relax. The more you can relax, not a lazy, dull relaxation where you're kind of letting your mind being distracted, watching YouTube, watching Facebook or something like that, but a real deep relaxation. That means you can put even more effort into what it is you want to do. You can become more sharp, more effective. You also decreases low energy. Okay. So are you into this kind of radical change? And I say radical because in our society these days, we're so used to changes happening very slowly, right? It has to become a democracy process. Yeah, I got to vote for it, and maybe a change will come. Um, we live in comfortable houses. Changes are very slow in the society that we live in today. This is radical change. When you stop eating for 7 days, I promise you, things will start happening and they will happen fast. Your body will respond immediately, and you will see this change within just a few days. Okay. And if you want to learn to hold on to that change and gain more of the energy, more of the passionate drive that you will experience from this change, then join us, join the group here and get these insights. So that's the radical change. There's many more benefits, but I just want to mention a few of them here. During these 7 days of water fasting, I am going to deliver some focused training for you. And if you look over here, the focused training will be on mainly these topics that you see here. So first off, focused training to improve digestion. Digestion, a good digestion means that whatever you eat, you're going to take full benefit from, right? So you can eat a carrot and you'll take all the vitamins from that carrot. Eat a banana or have an avocado. Whatever it is that you put in the body, you want to digest the best way possible. And to improve digestion, there are certain exercises. There's massages of the organs. There's certain twists. There's certain twisters. There's certain twists that you can do to increase blood flow in your stomach region. So we're going to do these exercises, and you will find the exercises that I explain here in the group. When you sign up, you'll have access to the group, and we're going to have these exercises there. You'll see videos, me explaining, and you can ask questions. Okay. We're going to do kidney health yoga. I learned this from, what was her name again? But her name will definitely show up in the group. She taught me lessons, a 30-minute workout where you improve the kidney health. Kidneys are responsible for cleansing what we drink, cleansing toxic food that we have, or toxins from fish, plastic, etc. Kidneys are the cleansing house of the body. So rejuvenating them and increasing their health through practices is highly beneficial for your energy levels. Your adrenaline glands will be balanced more. So you have a more calm, steady flow of energy. So we're going to do kidney health yoga. Excuse me. Then we have, I got a glass of water here. Bear with me. Hope you're all having a good Easter's. a fantastic Easter's. So what we're also going to work with is heart centering meditation. Now, what is that? It's simply a guided meditation where I will ask you to look into some things in your life, pay attention, maybe even physically, and right now pay attention to your heart. Just hear it, beating, but also this area, this region of the heart. There's a lot of our, whatever it is we experience in our thoughts, in our mind, and what goes on physically, we want to bring together in our hearts into a union where it's all embraced and communicating together, bring a balance. So we'll have heart centering meditation. Also, if we have angers of the past, regrets, possibly things need forgiveness, holding on to grudges. But it's also heart centering in order to have the courage to bring more of what you love, to ask for what it is you want more of in your relationships, of yourself, at your company, whatever it is you do, and bring your attention to. We're going to learn to ask for all of it. Okay, that sounds interesting. Core strength, very simple physical exercises, a 5-minute routine that I built to really tighten up that core, build the core strength so you can sit comfortably, you can walk feeling tall, feeling strong, feeling grounded. Gonna have exercises for that. Mobility. I mean, you have 7 days where you're not eating anything. You got plenty of time on your hands, you see? So you have time to actually work with the body. Also, your senses are more aware, you're more awake. So you can use your body in new ways and use your mind in ways you've never done before. So we're going to work with the mobility there, learn to work with our ligaments. Me personally, I got some little straining in my ligaments still. And I want to increase my flexibility. So I got something to work with there. I'm going to share some videos on how to do that. And if you have something you want to work with personally, just ask me and I'll see to bring it up within the group. And maybe a lot of other people will benefit from it. Finally, we're going to do breath work. And getting high on our own supply. And if you have not heard about Wim Hof method yet, I can say it's a really beneficial method he developed there. He has some great insights on how to work with your mind and body through the breath. So check that out. But yeah, we're going to getting high on our own supply using the breath. We're going to do the Wim Hof method. We're going to do some breath of fire if you're able for doing that. And we're going to learn at least to breathe correctly, right? So many people have paradoxical breathing. That means they are actually sucking in the stomach as they breathe in. It's a fearful reaction, but it has kept on going. And then they relax the stomach as they breathe out. And usually you would want to do that opposite. You want to breathe in and have the stomach go out. So you can fully extend the diaphragm downwards and really get in touch with your emotional energy, which is down at the hips. And then you want to tighten up on the exhalation, because that's where we take action. So we're going to do some breathing exercises, learn more about the breath. The breath work also supports a stronger immune system. So we're breathing or having about 20,000 breaths a day. Improving that breath, it takes out toxins of the body. It helps keeping the pH level of the body. And in the Wim Hof method, they discovered that if you are forcefully inhaling and relax exhaling, forcefully inhale, relax exhale, if you do that multiple times, up to 30 times, you actually change the pH level of the body for a little certain time. That helps to lower inflammation in the body. It helps to boost the immune system, and the body learns to, with that small stress, because it's not like we want the body to be in a higher pH level, we want it balanced. But that small stressor that we give it there, the body learns to come back to balance. And it learns to naturally bring that balance. So we're going to improve that. So stress levels will, and that's what we get to here, stress levels will plummet. You'll feel more calm. You'll learn to handle stressful situation with ease and effortless, and you have that overlook that you always ask for. Finally, breath work improves the cardiovascular system. Okay, so you'll have a higher endurance if you're an athlete, if you're training, but just overall, if you have struggles of walking upstairs, depending on your level of fitness, right? So all this will improve not only from the fasting, because that really ignites everything in the body, but also through that focused training that I'm going to share with you all. Okay, now I want to jump into a little bit about the motivation and the daily support. Just share it a little bit here. So I might already have mentioned it for you, but we're going to have a Facebook group. You're going to get a link to that. You're going to get an invite as soon as you have paid for the sign up and you have registered that you want to join the fast. You're going to have that Facebook group. You're going to see some of the videos there. We're going to have live talks and we're going to have live sessions in there on a daily basis. I want to motivate you. I want to stay with you as much as I can through this virtual reality here, but as much as I can to give you the benefits and best results of our fast. Also, it might be your first time. Also, there might be something coming up that you haven't had before. It's always good to have a second guy or second opinion upon what's going on who has experience with fasting and long-term fasting. So, daily support and motivation in group. You are not supposed to do all this alone. Okay, so far so good. We talked a little bit about the radical change. We talked about some focused training during these 7 days of water fasting, daily support. If you want to go, if you're ready, you can actually start some preparation right now. And that preparation is begin to eat smaller portions of food, right? Prepare your body by starting eating a little bit less. Just these days, there's 7 days until we start, right? So start eating a little bit less, maybe drink some more water. And then you can even 2 to 3 days before 12th of April here, you can actually skip a meal a day, right? So if you're one of those who eats 2 or 3 meals a day, skip one of those. Maybe even skip 2 meals. So you only have 1 meal a day the last 2 days. It'll be more effortless for you to then jump in and stop eating. Okay. And then also, if you're skinny and still want to fast, and I mean skinny and muscular, not skinny, but still having good amounts of fat on the body, but skinny, muscular, not having a lot of fat. Is it still possible to fast for 7 days? And yes, it is. But we don't want the body to go into a survival mode, in a sense that in starvation mode, it's called. We want to keep it just running on ketones and cleansing itself. Okay. So the way I do that is I'm going to do a full water fast for the first 5 days, not adding anything, but the last 2 days I'll add some ghee to supplement. And ghee is just fat that has been boiled. It's milk fats that has been boiled, taking the milk protein out of it, so you just have this pure fat left. It's very good for the digestion. It has a lot of vitamins, and it's overall beneficial for the bones, the teeth, and a lot more. But that you can do if you're skinny. Then you'll add a little bit of fat, right? So the body has more fat to digest. But that also means that if you have a lot of fat on the body and you want to burn that, it still helps to continue the fast for longer than eating a little bit ghee than not to fast. But of course, the body will take this fat that I put in first to burn for fuel, and then the fat on the body. Buy some supplements. I suggest everyone who starts to fast with us that they have B vitamins to stay to help keep an alert mind and stay awake and have high energy levels. Zinc and magnesium helps me to relax when I'm going to sleep. And also, didn't add this here, but Himalayan salt or sea salt. This will help to keep the electrolytes high as long as we're doing the fast. So we're not just flushing everything out. A little bit salt in the water will help keep these electrolytes high, so we will have steady going energy. Okay, finally, sign up here. Right? Is this for you? Are you ready for fasting with us? You can sign up at springfast.eventbrite.com. Just type it in. There'll be a link for you. You can register. I'll get a notification and you'll get access to the group. And if you have any questions, aminforyou@gmail.com. You're welcome to write me here. Okay. So that was a little walkthrough here of the fast. Hope you liked it. Okay. 7 days, you all. 7 days until we are going to have a 7 days fast. I'm excited. It's going to be good. I love it. I love how the skin starts to improve. I love how my energy levels get higher, but also just what I get in touch with for what I really want to do more of, and the clarity to work with in what I love to do. So that's I'm excited about. Okay. Thank you very much for watching here. If you have, I don't know if it's possible to type a message. Can you see this one here? I think you have to go in through this link here. Type in a message. Boom. So 7 days until we're going to go fasting. Will there be a copy of this live stream here? I don't know. It's the first time I'm using this setup, so actually I don't know. I just want to show you. Just going to set Spring. I just want to show you where to sign up if you're interested in it. Let's see if that shows up here. Yes, it does. So Chrome tab. Let's see. Here we go. So this is the web page, right? springfast.eventbrite.com or .dk. Okay, so I'm just going to write it here so you can see it again. springfast.eventbrite.com. And here you can sign up. You can see you can register. There's a price tag here. And yeah, you'll see a little bit more about the activity in the body during the fast. I already talked about some of the radical changes that happen, some of the benefits. And this is our 5th fast together. So excited about that. Yeah, says a little bit about it all. And yeah, I think that's about it. Okay. Thanks for watching. And I'm excited to see also how this live stream works. If you're on YouTube, please leave me a comment below how you like this live stream. And if you want more of something, let me know. I'll deliver it. Yeah, let me know in the comments below where you watch the live stream here, if you want some improvement or not. And if you're on YouTube, please help the channel by subscribing to A Mind for You so I can see more subscribers. It will help the channel to grow, but also share in the comments what you want more of so I can deliver that for you. Okay. That's all. Happy Easters, everyone. Enjoy. Much love. Take care.